Okay, so I am just going to speak from the bottom and the top and the side and the rear of my heart, my mind, and my soul. I'm traveling right now in my automobile. This is the harvest season. Yeah, some of you call it Thanksgiving, but I call it the harvest season, where the cornucopia is the mascot of the season. Not necessarily like the turkey. The turkey, I think, is just it's for marketing. So, but my dad, I remember we used to harvest the food that he planted when I would go to North Carolina in the summer. But before he retired and moved back to North Carolina, he had a garden here, a garden in the city. And I'm thinking it was probably in Maryland or somewhere in D.C. I never went with him to the garden there. But I know in North Carolina he had a large garden on the right side, left side, and I think across the street. We had tomatoes, corn, watermelons, squash, okra, cucumbers, peas, and sugar canes, and lots of other vegetables. And when I would go down there, it would all be ready to harvest for harvest, and I would go out there, get the tractor, and harvest my dad's. Of course, me and my nieces would do it. My daughter, she was too high sedity, but we would all be out there and harvesting the fruits and the vegetables, and it was a wonderful time. And I know that our ancestors gave thanks for this harvest because it took a partnership, the rain, the sun, and nurturing and things like that. And a lot of it had to do with really good soil as well. So whenever you have food like that, you give thanks. It's a good time to give thanks, to show appreciation. Hey. So this is what the harvest is about, and I had that first-hand experience. It's really a wonderful time, and it's great for someone to harvest it, because if you don't harvest it at the right time, the food that you have toiled so effortlessly, because if you're so used to doing it, my dad was so used to it, and he would just get up and at 5 a.m. and get out there while we were still asleep. I think it was just something that came naturally for him. So when you know that someone has done such great work, you want to get out there, you want to appreciate it, and you don't want to let it overgrow, because once it overgrows, the vegetables are no more good. I mean, you can't. Have you ever tried eating an oversized cucumber? is so big, but it doesn't, the taste and everything, it loses everything when it overgrows. Peppers and things like that. I mean, so I can say that I'm really thankful for my dad putting forth that energy and that tremendous effort to make this wonderful food. Oh yes, collard greens and different kinds of greens and string beans, things like that. And when we would be in the city and someone would come down to the country, North Carolina, he would send trash bags full of turnip greens and different kinds of greens and everything to us. So I had the opportunity to enjoy that life, and it was beautiful. So we give thanks for the harvest. So we're thankful for that. I'm thankful for I know my dad. He made it happen. So, and there's many other, I have uncles, I have an uncle who has a garden, every year, and he helps people, and he plants all those wonderful greens and stuff like that, and squash and tomatoes and potatoes, and you have green beans, tomatoes, potatoes, chicken turkeys, you name it. but he has those things too. And also he had chickens and eggs, and you can go out into the yard and you can get eggs. And I noticed a difference with the eggs that we get from the supermarket and the eggs that were in the yard. And the difference with that is the eggs that were in the yard, when you fry them, when you crack them, they have a yellowish, goldish color, and they have a taste to them without necessarily putting salt and pepper or anything in it. It has a natural taste, and everything else is just extra, all the seasonings. So you can taste the difference. And all the chickens, they just basically ate the worms from the ground, chicken feed, stuff that my dad would throw out there. He's pretty smart. He was a pretty smart man in agriculture, very intelligent. Oh, such an awesome man, that I'm really proud to have had him as a dad. I'm not leaving my mom out at all. I know my dad was just a good man as far as planting, as far as reaping and sowing and enjoying the increase of his labor. And also all of us, we definitely enjoyed it as well. So I'm grateful for my dad and all the work that he put in, and also keeping us connected to our families, all in the four corners of the earth. I mean, New York, North Carolina, and other places where he kept us connected. And family was important to him. And I think that at some point someone should be about their father's business and not let that what he did go to waste. Yeah, and that brings something to my attention. I'm just going to say this. This is not a rant, but it's the truth. Everyone show appreciation. Everyone should show appreciation to, let me just stick to this. I'm not going to go there, but I want to show appreciation to my dad because, he did connect us, and otherwise he wouldn't have been connected. And I would love to show that appreciation by just respecting that, and by keeping also a connection even with my offsprings. I traveled with them, but I didn't bring them to North Carolina a lot or other parts of whatever, but we have traveled with them and things like that. I just want to show them the love that my dad and mom showed me. And yeah, because they deserve it. My offsprings deserve it. They deserve the love, because they are definitely some awesome, wonderful men and women. And they deserve the best. And they're just great people. Very respectful, honorable, and respected and respectful. So I want to continue my dad's legacy with my offsprings. And everybody else, you continue it too. And you give back the way that he showed you love. You show love back in return. And as far as I love my mom, respect her. She has transitioned just like my dad. And she's a wonderful mom, very industrious, and the best designer I've ever met. And so I just want to show that appreciation to her. Businesswoman. She had capital connections. And I love you, Mom. You showed me. I've learned a lot. Learned a lot from you. And I want to share whatever it is that I got from you and my dad. Share it with my offsprings, no matter how wiser they become in life. I know that we all deserve the best, because we have an abundance in this world. This world is the land of milk and honey. There's so much here, and there's unlimited possibilities. So let's get in there and enjoy life, and enjoy yourselves, love yourselves, respect yourselves, know yourselves, and know the infinite wisdom and the powers that you possess. And know that, show love towards yourself and respect for yourselves, and give yourself a break, give yourself a chance to love. Don't be afraid of love. Don't shun love. When someone shows you love, show that love in return. You may not get that love again. So anyway, I'm traveling right now, and I'm getting ready to get off this thing. And there's something else I really want to talk about, but I'm going to start it in a new video. I think I'm looking really cool tonight. My dark shades. These are what you call my my hater blockers. Yeah. Anyway, I'm getting ready to double G7 out. And I'll see you guys later.